Welcome to the Angus Report, the week's top Angus stories broadcast on the web by the American Angus Association. I'm Bob Cervera. Our top story for the week: when it comes to feeding cattle, finding the right feed yard could prove a challenge. Location, feedstuffs, and available marketing programs vary among yards.
When you're choosing a feed yard, you need to take a number of things into account. Of course, health program and some of the standard feedlot type measurements that you would use to evaluate a feed yard on. But in this day and age, I think there's two main things you need to ask a feed yard manager. One, how are you controlling feed cost? And of course, the second would just be trust.
We need to be able to capture data from the feed yard in terms of cost of gain and feed conversion and average daily gain, but also that carcass data so that we can go back to the ranch and make decisions that will improve our cow herd and set us up for success down the road. So I think a real clear understanding of that feed yard's ability to manage those things is certainly important.
Other important details relate to financing, cattle handling, and risk management. Visit www.cabpartners.com to find a certified Angus beef partner yard near you. Demand for the certified Angus beef brand remains strong, with 2011 sales projected to exceed last year's record-breaking figures. But recent economic trends and competing proteins have shifted some of that demand from retail to food service providers.
We've seen a shift because of the economy in the last couple of years, where food service business and food service traffic had been down tremendously. Fortunately, it didn't affect us last year on the food service side, but overall, some of that traffic was being diverted to retail. And so part of that is the traffic going back to food service, and so some of those people not spending quite as much at retail. The other part of it is the record high cattle prices, great for producers, but it obviously is showing up in terms of ad features at retail. And especially with cheap pork and poultry prices, they're capturing a higher percentage of those front page ads now. So we've seen a defection away from beef just because of the attractiveness of that ad, and that's truly what drives large volumes of beef retail.
Last year, certified Angus beef achieved its fourth consecutive year of record sales, surpassing 778 million pounds. And finally, junior Angus exhibitors and their families will travel to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania next month for the National Junior Angus Show. While there, participants will learn proper steps to prepare cattle for the show ring during the popular fitting demonstration.
On the clippers and blade side, there is some options with blades nowadays that not only make your job easier, but they also are designed to do a specific job that used to maybe take a lot longer. And I think with the options that's out there now, I think the thing that's good about in everything that we got, not only clippers and blades, but anything that's associated with grooming, I think with all the options that we got now, we've narrowed up the difference between experienced and novice. When you talk about having your basic techniques down, that's the foundation of what you're going to build off of.
Visit njas.info for more information about the clinic and other events during the National Junior Angus Show. That's all for this Angus Report. Join us next week when we provide the American Angus Association's latest news and information. Until then, visit our website, Facebook, or Twitter pages for articles, videos, and more information. Thanks for joining us.
Do you work for your cows, or do your cows work for you? For generations, the Angus cow has helped shoulder the burden for America's farmers and ranchers. She's a labor reducer, proven by time. She's built by decades of performance and productivity, and backed by the industry's most comprehensive genetic improvement program. So if you're wanting to share the workload, then look no further than Angus. The Angus cow, working hard since 1883.